Following the recent changes on immigration rules, especially for the student and skilled worker visa, many of students are confused because each people in professional giving different opinion regarding their switch to skilled worker visa or their dependence. Now, in this video, I'll give you the information in my opinion. Now, the changes came that from 17th of July, the last 17th of July, if any student want to switch to skilled worker visa, means work permit, they must complete their current course study. If you assign a class for just for diploma or foundation course, you can use that foundation completion course certificate to switch to work permit. But if that foundation course with a 4 years honors degree, the CAS confirm, you need to complete your both courses. So this is one. The other question is, if you have a dependent, can the dependent switch to skilled worker visa if main applicant doesn't complete their course of studies? The answer is yes. The dependent of tier 4 student can switch to skilled worker visa at any time, irrespective of the main applicant whether complete the course or not. However, the tricky point is there is an issue, there is a trick on this on this immigration rules. If you are, say for example, you are a student, your dependent switch to skilled worker visa. Now you want to be a dependent of that skilled worker visa. That point you can't. That is the tricky point. So that means if your dependent switch to skilled worker visa, which is possible, then you cannot switch to visa to become a dependent of your ex-dependent, which is currently skilled worker visa. This is the problem. The other thing is, the third question, which is, what happened if someone already was on skilled worker student, but they claim asylum, or they make a claim for human rights or private and family life LRFP, whatever application which is currently pending to the Home Office from a student visa. Now, can you switch to work permit or a skilled worker visa? Well, the immigration rules is not clear to me, but what my understanding is you can't. The reason is Section 3C, which is, number one, your current condition of your visa will continue until the Home Office make a decision. So if you are an asylum, still you are a student status because your current condition is continue. Number two, if you seek asylum or switch to any private and family life visa, there is no obstacle, there is no obstruction that you can't complete your course. So therefore that immigration changes rules basically will cover you. That means you need to complete your course. So from asylum or any other route which you applied, you can't switch to skilled worker visa. Now, this is also, I want to give something about variation of leave. What is this? Now, you can switch to, well, this is not relevant, but still relevant for your information. Say, for example, you are on asylum claim. Under Section 3C, your leave to remain will continue. Which point you can switch to any other route rather than skilled worker visa. Say, for example, you get married, you want to apply a visa for under Appendix FM, 5-year rules. Can you apply? Well, under the variation leaves, which is Immigration Rule 34, Section 3C leave, Immigration Rule 39. So if you put together everything, you can change your application, switch to any other visa until the Home Office make a decision. Once Home Office make a decision, after that, you can't switch to any other route. Because if you do switch, then Section 3C will not give you protection. In appeal stage, where your appeal is pending to the Home Office, your Section 3C leave is continuing. However, if you make a new application to the Home Office, that will end your Section 3C leave, and then your leave to remain will not continue. Okay. However, if you made an application while Home Office your application is pending to the Home Office. That means Home Office has not made a decision of your current application. At that time, if you switch to any other visa, which is variation of leave, that time Section 3C leave will give you protection and you can claim continuous lawful residence. Thank you. This is a brief information for you. If that helped, please feel free to share my video on your social media.